everybody please stand and let us pray. I hope these children will learn about the lesson today and give their knowledge, more knowledge, and knowledge for this subject. Jesus' name we pray. Okay, before you take your seat, kindly pick up the pieces of paper under your chairs. Arrange your chairs properly and keep the unnecessary things that are not related to our subject. Okay, if you're done, you will now take your seat. Okay, class. So, do we have any assignment today? Okay, none. So, how about, do we have any absentees today? Okay, none. Very good. Good to hear that. Okay, give yourself a 5 claps. Alright. Now, do you take your breakfast today? Or did you eat your breakfast this morning? Okay, very good. That is important, class, that you already eat your breakfast to make you are stronger and what? Stronger and productive all day. Okay, very good. So, before we proceed to our new discussion this morning, I have here already a game. Okay, entitled a puzzle game. Are you familiar with this game, class? Okay, good to hear that. But before that, I will explain to you the mechanics. Okay, so I will choose 2 participants of your group and then explain to me after you build this puzzle, explain to me or explain to your classmate what is the benefits of those features. Okay, what is the benefits that you already build? Okay, what's the nutrients that you get when you eat those features, or that is the product, or what is the feature that you already build? Okay, what is the nutrients or the beneficial that you get in it? Okay, all of those. Okay. So I will group into 4 groups. This will be the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Are you ready, class? Okay, all of you are excited? Okay, very good. Good to hear that. Now, okay, this will be group 1. This is your puzzle picture. And then this is for group 2. And this is for group 3. And this is for work. Okay, do you understand the mechanics? Do you understand our activity today? Okay, very good, class. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes to do your activity. Time's up. Okay, time's up, everyone. Okay, class. So, class, ready. Okay, group 1, present your work, group 1. Okay, very good. So, okay, very well said, group 1. Okay, the picture that they already assembled is the rice. So what is the nutrients when you eat the rice? Anyone? Okay, very good. That is for a good source of energy that will be providing of essentials of our body, and of course vitamins B and minerals. Okay, very good. So next one, next group, group 2. Present your work, group 2. Present your work. Okay. Okay, group 2, very good, very well said. Okay, so the picture that the group 2 already built is as you can see, that is meat and fish. Okay, so the group 2 said the meat and fish, the nutrients that they get when they eat meat and fish is the help with the primary minerals, also the minerals, iron and zinc. Okay, that is the nutrients that you get when you eat that meat and fish. Also, group 3 present your word. Okay, sorry. Okay, group 3 present your word. Okay, very good. So, the picture that they built is all about egg. So, that is the common. Alright, that is the common. So, what is the nutrients when you eat that egg? What is the nutrients that you get when you eat that egg? Okay, it is, for addition, if eggs are, gives us for what? It rich of proteins, vitamins, and supporting our brain. Okay, so that is the nutrients when you eat that egg. Okay, so that is the beneficials when you eat or when you eat that egg. Okay, so next one. Last group. Okay, last group. Okay, group 4. The last but not the least, group 4. Okay, present your work. Okay, very good. So, that is fruit. And now what is the nutrients when you get? When you eat that fruit? Okay, very good. It helps us maintain a healthy gut. And also, it is rich of proteins, and also they're having a good vitamins and minerals. Okay, so that is the beneficials to you when you eat those fruits or those foods. Okay, from the start, what is that? Okay, that is rice. The second one is meat and fish, and also the third one is egg, and the fourth one, the last one, is the fruit. So that all of those, the benefits when you eat those food. Okay, very good class. Seems like you already know those kind of foods, or especially their nutrients when you get or when you eat those foods. Okay, very good. So I have here again a game entitled Name It to Guess. Okay, are you familiar with this game, class? Are you familiar? Okay, no. Okay, but I have here a mechanics of the game. Everybody please read the instruction. Okay, very good. So the teacher will show several pictures of each word, and then the students will guess the word behind each of the pictures and combine them to get the idea of what the pictures are trying to tell. Meaning that the teacher, if I saw you a picture, that they're having a picture here and a picture a picture here again, and we just combine it together, we'll having a new word in it. Okay, do you understand it, class? Okay, very good. So, just raise your hand. Okay, raise your hand. Each group, okay, it's same group earlier. Okay, each group, raise your hand if you want to answer, and then tell me what is the picture or what is the word that you built already. Okay, do you understand it, class? Okay, very good. So let's start. Are you ready? Okay. So, what is this picture? What is this picture? What do you think is this? Okay, group 1. Okay, that is Okay, very good. That is carbohydrate. So that is the carbohydrates. So, bawi-bawi group. Ibang group, bawi. So what is this? Okay, what is this? How about this one? Oh, what is this? Okay, group 3. Okay, very good. This is... Okay, that is very good. That is lipids. How about the group 2 and group 4? Bawi, group 2 and group 4. Okay, this one. About this one. Okay, group 3. Okay, very good. Group 3 again. Okay, this is the proteins. Okay, very good. Group 3 having a 2 points already. How about the group 4 and the group 2 and group 4? Okay, how about this one? What is this? This is have a clue already. Okay? What do you think is this? From the word acid. Also, what do you think is that? When it comes in your mind, when you hear that acid, what is that? What is the connection of that? If having a carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, so what do you think is the next? Okay, group 4. Okay, very good. This is the nucleic acid. Okay, very good. How about the group 2? Okay, bawi group 2. How about this one? What is this? What is this? Okay, group 2. Okay, very good. So this is the biomolecules. Okay, very good, everyone. So now, obviously, the winner of this game is the group 3. Okay, very good. Clap yourselves. Clap yourselves. You did great. Okay, so now, what do you think? The question is, what do you think our topic for today? Anyone? To those activities that we did earlier, so what do you think our topic for today? Anyone? What is our topic for today? Okay, very good. Our topic for today, it's all about biomolecules. Okay. Biomolecules. So what comes in your mind first when you hear that biomolecules? What comes in your mind first when you hear that words biomolecules? Anyone? Okay, very good. How about other hand? Okay, biomolecules, the building blocks. Okay, building blocks. Very good, everyone. So, biomolecules is the building blocks. But before that, let us know the objectives, right? So, everybody please read what is the objectives. Okay, very good. So again, what is biomolecules? As you said earlier, biomolecules is the building blocks of all matters, or the building blocks of all life. So what is the biomolecules? Okay, everybody please read. Are you sure that this biomolecules the building blocks of life? So everybody please read what is the biomolecules. Okay, so biomolecules are the organic molecules that are essential for life, and it is made of elements and carbons, and also they're having a hydrogen and the oxygen. Did you know, class, that biomolecules having 4 majors? Are you familiar in it? That biomolecules having four major. So, do you have any idea what is it? What four major it is? Alright, so let's first identify those majors. Okay? Let us identify first those majors. Okay, next one. Okay, the first one is carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, what do you think is the carbohydrates? Okay, carbohydrates, it is a main source of quick energy. Okay, that is the main source of quick energy. That's why the food sources, okay, the food sources of the carbohydrates, it is the rice. Okay, very good. Patatas. Another one. Pasta. And potato. Okay, very good. That is potato. Alright. So that is the that is the first one for major. We just already identify those majors. So what is that? First one, that is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is the main source of quick energy. And the elements of carbohydrates is what? An idea? You just already did it. Okay, it is the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and also that is the also known as CHO. Okay, also known as CHO. Alright. So next one. Next one, that is lipids. Okay, the second majors is the lipids. So what is the lipids? Everybody, what is the lipids? Okay, lipids is the long-term energy storage, and it is the protection and the protection of the hormones. Okay, the insulation or the protection of the hormones. So that is the lipids. If the carbohydrates is the main source of quick energy, but the lipids is the long-term energy storage or the insulation of the hormones. That's why lipids is the food sources. Okay, the food sources of the lipids is the what? Okay, very good. That is butter, cooking oil, and the avocados. Okay, so that is the lipids. Always remember in class when we talk about lipids, it is the fatty acids, also known or components, or the other hand, other word, or if you hear that lipids, that is also known as the fatty acid. Okay, so that is the lipids. Next one, proteins. So proteins, what comes in your mind first when you hear proteins? Proteins is the amino acid. If you read back earlier to the explanation, if you still remember it, that lipids is the fatty acid, but the proteins is the amino acid. Why? Because proteins, it is the repair building our what? Building our body tissues. Okay, that is the functions. Okay, that is the functions of the proteins. Okay, that is the functions of proteins, repairing and building the body tissues to form hormones. Okay, to form a hormone. So that is the functions. So how about the food sources naman? The food sources of the proteins. Okay, that is the meat, and okay, very good. That is meat, fish, and also the milk and egg. Okay, so that is the common. Alright, so that is the meat, egg, fish, and also to the what? So that is the milk and tofu. Very good. So that is the food sources. Okay, the food sources of the proteins. Okay, again. What is the carbohydrates? Carbohydrates is, okay, very good. The quick source energy storage. So what is the food source of the carbohydrates? Okay, very good. That is rice, potatoes, and also the potatoes and the patatas. Okay, very good. So how about the lipids? If you hear that lipids, what comes in your mind first? It talks about fatty acid. So what is the functions of lipids? Okay, very good. That is storage or long-term. Okay, very good. Long-term energy storage. That's why the food sources, okay, the food sources of the lipids is the what? That is the food sources of lipids. That is, okay, that is butter, cooking oil, and peanuts. So how about the proteins? So what is the proteins? What is the functions of proteins? Okay, proteins, that is, okay, very good. Proteins is repairing and building okay, very good. It's repairing and building the body tissues that is formed of the enzymes and hormones. Okay, so what is the food source of the proteins? It is a meat and fish. Very good. So, next one, the last one is nucleic acid. Okay, so what is the functions of nucleic acid? The functions of nucleic acid, everybody please read. Okay, very good. So the functions of the nucleic acid is to store and transmit the genetic information. Okay, so that is the functions of nucleic acid, and also the role. Okay, the role of nucleic acid is control cell and cell activities and heredity. That is the role of nucleic acid. Okay, it is a control cell activities and heredity. That's why the examples of the nucleic acid, as you can see here, it is the DNA and RNA. So again, what is the DNA? What is the DNA and RNA? DNA is what? What is the meaning of DNA, class? Okay, very good. DNA, it is the deoxyribonucleic acid. What is the meaning of what is the functions of DNA? Okay, very good. Okay, very good. That's the blueprint of life. So how about the RNA? So what is the RNA? Okay, RNA, it is ribonucleic acid. So what is the functions of RNA? Okay, that is the messenger of genetic information. Okay, very good. So, now, it seems like you already know those four majors of biomolecules. Let's talk about the categories there. Because the categories, it talks about their types. Okay? Their types. Each biomolecules will just explain their types because all of them have a type. Okay, let's proceed to the carbohydrates. Okay, carbohydrates. Again, if we identify the carbohydrates, it is the quick source of energy storage. But carbohydrates having three types. Okay? Everybody please read what is the carbohydrates. Okay, very good. As you can see here, if you see those monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides, that the types of the carbohydrates. Okay, so that is the types of carbohydrates. So the first one, that is monosaccharides. As you read earlier, that is a monosaccharide. Pronounce it as mono, meaning that is one. Okay? Monosaccharides is one. It talks about one monosaccharides. Okay? From the word mono, that is one, meaning that is the simple sugars. Okay? And from the word simple, meaning they're having a one monosaccharides in there. For example, this is the glucose, fructose, and galactose. They're having a one. Okay? And next one, that is disaccharide. From the word di, it is two monosaccharides in there. Okay? For example, disaccharides, meaning, as you can see here, as you read earlier, that two monosaccharides join together. For example, I have here one monosaccharide name that is a glucose. And the other hand, that this is the fructose. So what do you think? If we combine it together, if we join it together, the monosaccharide, so what do you think is new monosaccharide? Okay, very good. That is the sucrose. So that is disaccharide, meaning they're having a two monosaccharide joined together to build another monosaccharide. Okay, another example. Glucose plus galactose. If we combine it together, what do you think is that? Okay, very good. That is lactose. Okay, so that is the meaning of disaccharide. Did you get it? Okay, very good. So now, let's talk about polysaccharide. So what is the polysaccharide? What does it mean? Polysaccharide, it is one or thrice or many more of monosaccharides. As you read it earlier, long chains of monosaccharides because they're having a lot of monosaccharides in there. Okay, so that is the three types of carbohydrates. Okay, that is the three categories, or that is the three types of carbohydrates. The first one is monosaccharide, the second one is the disaccharides, and the third one is the polysaccharides. Okay, do you understand it, class? Okay, very good. So now, let's proceed to the lipids. Okay, everybody please read what is lipids. Okay, very good. So lipids is a diverse group, meaning they're having a molecule that characterized in insolubility of water. So what did you remember? Ano mga pagtatanda nyo when you hear that lipids? It talks about what? Okay, very good. It talks about the fatty acid. So what is the types? What are the types? If the carbohydrates having a three types, so lipids having a two types. So what are they? It is the hydrophobia or hydrophobic and hydrophilic. Okay, that is the hydrophilic and hydrophobia. Okay, what does it mean? What does it mean? What is the mean of the two types of the lipids? Okay, so first one, it is hydrophobic. When you hear the hydrophobic, okay, when you hear that hydrophobic, what comes in your mind first? When you hear the phobia or hydrophobic, what's that? Okay, very good. That is fear. You just feel the fear, okay? The fear. when you phobia to the things or to the what happened to you, whatever it is, that is fear. Meaning hydrophilic. That's meaning hydrophobic or hydrophobia tells that is the water fearing. Meaning they are not easily dissolved in water, and also that is non-polar. So what is the best example of that? What is the best example? Do you have any idea, class? Okay. Do you have any idea? That is, okay, that is the oil and fats. Okay, very good. So that is the example, the best example of the hydrophobia. Okay, because they are not easily dissolved in water. So how about the hydrophilic? The opposite. Okay, that is water loving. Okay, always remember when it talks about hydrophilic, it is water loving. It is polar and easily dissolved in water. So what is the best example? What is the best example of the hydrophilic? Okay, very good. That is the salt and sugar. Okay, easily dissolved in water. So that is the meaning, or that's the differences between the hydrophobic and the hydrophilic. Again, what is the hydrophilic? Okay, very good. That is water loving. Another, what is hydrophilic? Okay, very good. That is the okay, very good. That is the water. Okay, she already said. Other hand, what is that? That is easily dissolved in water, and also that is polar. Very good, class. Okay, so how about the hydrophobia? What is the hydrophobia? Okay, very good. That is easily dissolved, not easily dissolved in water, and also that is water fearing, and that is a water fearing, and also it is non-polar. So that is the opposite between the two, which is the hydrophilic and hydrophobia. Okay, very good. So, next one, we will talk about proteins. Okay, so what is proteins? Proteins, if we identify it earlier, proteins is the repairing and building what? Repairing and building the body tissues. So, they're having 8 types. They're having 4 structures, okay? The first one, it is the primary structure. Secondary structures, tertiary structures, and the quaternary structures. So that is the 4 structures of the proteins. Okay? So next one. Next one is the nucleic acid. So what comes in your mind first when you hear that word, nucleic acid? Are you familiar with that word, class? Okay, most of you are not familiar with these words. Okay, as we said earlier, if we identify this nucleic acid is what is the role of nucleic acid? It is the cell, okay, cell, that is the control of the cell, and also a heredity. That's why the example of nucleic acid is DNA and RNA. So that is their type, okay, that is the type of nucleic acid, which is the DNA and the RNA. So DNA is the deoxyribonucleic acid, which is the always remember when you hear that DNA is the blueprint of life. And also RNA, it is the ribonucleic acid, which means it is the messenger of genetic information. Okay? As you can see here, contains the genetic code for all living organisms. DNA contains the genetic code of living organisms. And also, the RNA naman plays a crucial role in protein synthesis. So that is the meaning of those words, of those behind of that DNA and the RNA. Or did you understand it, class? Okay, very good. So, I have here a video presentation for you to gain more knowledge about the biomolecules. Okay? But before that, listen carefully because I have questions about what you watch in these videos. Okay? Okay. Let's start.
Welcome to Moo Math and Science and Macromolecules. Cells of the body have four main macromolecules that help keep the cell alive and functioning properly: proteins and nucleic acids. A macromolecule is a large molecule formed when elements and molecules combine together. Elements like carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen join together to make a macromolecule. Each macromolecule is unique and is made up of different, smaller molecules. Look at the macromolecule DNA comparisons. In summary, there are four main macromolecules found in a cell. They are carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. Thanks for watching. Moo Math uploads a new math, science, or motivation video every day.
Okay.
Welcome to Moo Math and Science.
So class, what is the video talks about? Anyone? Okay, very good. That is about biomolecules. So again, what's the carbohydrates? Okay, very good. Carbohydrate is the quick source of energy storage. Okay, how about the lipids? So what is the lipid? It contains of? Okay, very good. Fatty acid. And also, what is the example of fatty acid? Okay, very good. It is oil and fats. Okay, so what is the lipids? Lipids is the long-term energy storage. Okay, very good. So how about the proteins? What is the proteins? Anyone? Okay, very good. It is the repairing and building a body tissues. Okay, to make a hormones. Okay, to make us hormones our body. Okay, so that is the protein. So what is the protein contains of? Okay, very good. That is the amino acid. So how about the nucleic acid, class? Nucleic acid. If you still remember yet, what is the nucleic acid? What are the types of nucleic acid? Okay, very good. That is the DNA and the RNA. So what is the DNA? What is the DNA? Okay, very good. This is dinosinomonucleic acid. And also, the RNA, it is the ribonucleic acid. Okay, very good. So, it seems like you already understand those categories of the biomolecules, their types, and also if they identify the functions, okay, the functions of the biomolecules. Very good, class. You already, all of you are listened carefully to our lesson today. Okay, so I have here activity. Again, I have here a activity entitled question and answer. Okay? So same group earlier. This will be the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. And the things that you're going to do is to answer me what is the answer of the question. Okay? I have here a question in the board, and then raise your hand again. Raise your hand and answer what is this videos, what is this question that in the board. Okay? What's the questions in the board? Okay, let's start. Do you understand the class? Okay, very good. So what do you think is this? What do you think is this? Okay, what do you think is that, class? That is what? What is that? Oh, it's not. Okay, what do you think is that? Class. If this is, okay, very good. This is liquids. Okay, so this is liquids. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, this one, what is this? Okay, very good. This is, okay, group 1. Very good. This is nucleic acid. Okay, very good. So, all of you are answering the question carefully or very well. So, it seems like you already understand our lesson for today. So give yourself a 5 claps. Okay, very good. So, now, class, I will group you into 4 groups. Okay, I will group you into 4 groups. So this will be the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, so the things that we're going to do is to explain in front of your classmate of what is your answer will be. Okay? So the question is for the group 1 and group 2, this will be your activity. So everybody please read. Okay, very good. So that is the activity of the group 1 and group 2. Your question is, what type of biomolecules is mainly responsible for providing quick energy to the body, and explain why. Okay? So that is the group 1 and group 2. So this is the situation. Okay, your situation is a student eat rice, bread, and fruits before a sports activity because these foods give quick energy. So that will be the question that I discussed or that I said earlier. So what do you think is that? And you just explain it why. Okay? Okay, next one. For group 3 and group 4, for group 3 and group 4, this will be your activity. So your situation is a person wants to build stronger muscles and repair body tissues so they eat more eggs, fish, and beans. So the question is, which biomolecules help in building and repairing body tissues? Why is it important for muscles growth? Okay, so that will be your activity. Okay, so this will be for group 1 and group 2, group 3 and group 4. Okay, so I will give give you 3 minutes to do your activity. Okay, time's up. Okay, time's up. So, group 1, present your work. Okay, group 1, present your work. Okay. Okay, very good. That is carbohydrates. Why? Because that is why we did student eat rice and bread and fruits before our sports activity to make their body make more stronger and fit and be productive to that game. Okay, very good. Group 1 and group 2. Okay, group 3 and group 4. Present your word. Okay, that is a proteins. Okay, why? Why is it important for muscles growth? It's just because of to do your daily routines or to your body more fit. Okay, more fit. Okay, very good. Group 3 and group 4. Because the protein is preparing for body tissues and for a stronger muscles. So that is the why we need to important to eat egg and the fish to make our muscles grow and became what? To make our muscles stronger. Okay? So that's why we need to eat those foods. Okay, very good. So, class, it seems like you already understand our topic today's morning. Today, so I have here a question. So what is the importance of food that are beneficial to humans? Anyone? What do you think is important of food beneficial to humans? Okay, very good. That is food are beneficial to humans is just because for our body more physical productive, to our body became healthy, and especially to our physical, also our physical appearance. Okay, that's why we need to eat more healthy food. Okay, so that is the importance of eat those foods. Okay, everybody, please read why we need to important of food that are beneficial to humans. Okay, food essential for human for survival. Very good. And also it is energy and nutrients we need to grow, develop, and maintain. Our bodies became more healthy and fit. And also our body balance. Okay, our body became balanced. Okay, do you understand it, class? Okay, very good. So, how food we eat affect our daily life? Anyone? Okay, very good. So, as what I said earlier, for our balance and to make our body more fit and productive, and also for our physical performance. Okay? Very good, class. So this is the explanation. So the food we eat profoundly impacts of daily lives in our numerous ways, like our energy, our boosters, our energy boost became boosters, and also our physical performance, our mental clarity, physical health, and also our disease risk, and also sleep quality. So that is the importance, or that is the effects of the food we eat in our daily life. So that's why we need to eat more healthy food. So for our summarization, so what what if we identify those four majors of biomolecules, if you still remember it, what is the carbohydrates? Okay, very good. Carbohydrates is the quick source of energy storage. And also, it is what? What is the food sources of carbohydrates? Okay, very good. That is the bread, rice, and potatoes. Okay, so that is the food sources of the carbohydrates. While the elements of carbohydrates, it is the COH, meaning carbon, oxygen, and the hydrogen. Okay, very good class. So how about the lipids? If we identify it, the lipids, what is the lipids? Lipids, it is the long-term energy storage, meaning it is the contains all fatty acid. Okay, very good. So what is the food sources of the lipids? Okay, that is the nuts, oil, cooking oil, and the fats. Okay, so that is the food sources of the lipids. So how about the proteins? So what is the proteins? It talks about the proteins. What is the proteins? We still remember it. What is the proteins? Okay, very good. Proteins, the repairing and what? Repairing and building a body tissues. Okay? So what is the example of the food sources of proteins? Okay, very good. That is egg, meat, fish. Okay, very good. So that is the food sources of the protein. So how about the nucleic acid? Nucleic acid is what is the two example of the nucleic acid? Okay, that is the DNA and the RNA. Very good class. Now, so let's talk about the categories. So what are the categories of those biomolecules? Specifically, their types. So what are the types of carbohydrates? Okay, the first one is carbohydrates. The types of carbohydrates is the monosaccharides. So what is the monosaccharide? Monosaccharide it means that is one. So meaning monosaccharide is one. It is the simple sugars. Okay, for example of that is, as what I said earlier, that is the glucose and the fructose. Okay, how about the disaccharide? From the word disaccharide, what is that? Okay, very good. That is the two monosaccharides joined together. Okay, so that is the disaccharide, meaning that is having a two monosaccharides in there. So the best example is the glucose plus fructose equals is sucrose. Because the two monosaccharides will join it together, that's why we build another monosaccharide, which is the sucrose. Okay, the other one is the glucose plus galactose. So the monosaccharide will just join it together, the two monosaccharides, which is the glucose plus galactose. Will just combine it together. So the new monosaccharides we build is the lactose. Did you get it? Okay, very good. So the last types of carbohydrates, it is the, okay, very good, that is the polysaccharides. So what is the polysaccharides? Polysaccharides, it is the twice of the monosaccharides, meaning they're having a many saccharides in there because that is a long chains of monosaccharides. Okay? Okay, very good. Do you understand it, class? Okay, so next one, that it is the lipids. So what is lipids? Lipids, it is the long-term storage, also known or contains of fatty acid. Okay, so what is the two types of lipids? That is the hydrophobic and hydrophobia. So hydrophilic and hydrophobia. So hydrophilic, what is the hydrophilic? It is the water loving, and also it is polar and easily dissolved in water. So the best example of that hydrophilic, it is the salts and sugar, because they are easily dissolved in water. While the hydrophobia, okay, very good, that is the water hearing, and also they are, okay, not easily dissolved in of water, and that's why hydrophobia is, the best example of hydrophobia is fats and oil, and that is the non-polar. Okay? Do you understand it? The two types of lipids. Okay, very good. So now, let's proceed to the proteins. So what is proteins? Proteins is repairing and building the body tissues. So what is the structures of proteins? There is to remember it, what are the structure of proteins? That is, okay, very good, primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary structures. Okay, very good. So, now, what the last categories of biomolecules is the nucleic acid. So what do you think is nucleic acid is? Okay, very good. That is the that is having a type. So what are the types of nucleic acid? That is the DNA and RNA. So what is the RNA? That is the ribonucleic acid, which is the messenger of the messenger of what? That is the messenger of the energy storage. So how about the DNA? Always remember, when you hear the DNA is diacenomonucleic acid, that is the blueprint of all life. Okay? That is the blueprint of all life. Okay, so that is the categories and the four majors of biomolecules. Do you understand it, class? Okay, very good. Because you already understand it very well. So I have here, it seems like you already know and understand it very well, our topic for today. Okay, let's have a quiz. Okay, please get one and fast. Okay, so I will give you 5 minutes to do your quiz. Are you ready, class? Okay, very good. Just eyes on me. Ballpens up. Exchange your paper in your seatmate. Right, corrected boy. Okay. All of you are finished. Okay, very good. So, for number 1 question, who wants to read it and answer? Okay. Okay, so what is the answer of that? Okay, it's letter. It's letter C. Okay, very good. So about number 2. Question number 2. Who wants to read an answer? Okay, very good. So what is the answer? Okay, very good. That's correct. It is providing energy. Alright, so number 3 question. What is the building blocks of proteins? That is, okay, very good. That is letter C. Okay, that is amino acid. So how about the question number 4? Which biomolecules is often found in oil and fats? Anyone? Okay, very good. That is, okay, that's correct. That is the B, lipids. Okay, the last question. Who wants to answer? DNA and RNA are examples of which biomolecules? Okay, very good. That's correct. That is the, okay, that is letter D, nucleic acids. Okay? Okay, return your papers to the owner. If you finished, it counted. May I write the numbers correct? If you finished it, just return your papers to the owner. Okay, who got 5? Wow, nice. Good to hear that. Good to see that all of you, most of you are got a perfect score. Okay, give yourself a 5 claps. Okay, very good. So, because of that, okay, give your, pass your papers in hand. Okay, thank you. Okay, because of that, I have here ready assignment, okay, for you to take over. Okay, so for your assignment, biomolecules functions illustration. Task: choose one of the 4 main biomolecules: carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins, nucleic acid. Draw a simple illustration showing its structure and at least 2 of main functions in the body. A short paragraph explaining the illustration is required. Put it in the short bond paper. Okay, so the deadline of your assignment is tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Just choose those 4 biomolecules and then just draw and illustrate and explain why is that, what are the functions, and why you choose those 4 categories or 4 meters of biomolecules. Do you understand it, class? Okay, very good. Just draw it in short bond paper. Okay? Okay. So that will be your assignment. Okay, everybody please stand. Okay, Elisa, can you read the closing prayer. Amen. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, goodbye class. I hope that you learned a new knowledge about the science subject. Okay? Take care everyone.